Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Pimentel and I'm a flight attendant for an airline in the United States. So I have not posted a video in quite some time. I have been pretty busy trying to do my single engine add-on course for my commercial pilot certificate rating. So now I'm just trying to do a specific add-on to that rating. And it's been taking a little bit more time than I've wanted just because the weather here in Florida has been a little wild and the plane was in maintenance, yada yada. Either way, if you're in the aviation industry, weather and maintenance issues are always gonna be a thing. So I'm used to that by being a flight attendant, but anyway, because of that, this course has been taking a little bit longer than I was hoping for, or really than it actually needed to take if it wasn't for those factors. Also, I did travel to Montevideo and I did go to Rio de Janeiro. So hopefully a video about that will be coming out soon. Unfortunately, I did not record that much while we were there. So we'll see if I post that video. I might just do a big montage of Uruguay and Brazil put together. Maybe a little bit of Portuguese will be added to the video with Brazil in it, but we'll see. So this video is gonna be a pilot Q&A. And I've decided that my next video is gonna be all about pilot training Q&A. So if you have any questions in regards to just pilot training, please leave them down below. I will make a video and answer all those questions that just deal with that. All right, so I also have to work a turn today and my sign-in is at 1:30. It is about 11:45 right now. I went to the gym earlier this morning, so I just got back, changed, showered, got ready. Need to obviously put my clothes on, have some breakfast, and then I will head to work. So this Q&A is gonna be a little different than I've ever done one before. You're gonna get a question now, you're gonna get a question when I'm getting ready, maybe a question when I'm on my way to the airport, at the airport, on the plane, and then possibly when I'm coming home. So it's like a day in the life Q&A question and answer video about flight attendant to pilot and all these things. All right, so question number 1 is, how do your fellow flight attendant coworkers feel about you becoming a pilot? Well, overall, the feedback has been very positive, but a lot of flight attendants that I have worked with recently in Charlotte or even in New York City that I still stay in contact with have been quite surprised that this is something that I would want to do, but also not surprised that it's something that I was able to complete. So basically like, wow, I'm not shocked that you were able to do it, but I'm shocked that you wanted to do it in the first place. But that's fine. I don't really let comments like that bother me. I never told everybody that I wanted to be a pilot from the beginning, but this is something that I've wanted to do ever since I did become a flight attendant. I was just kind of waiting for the right time. You know, life happened, COVID happened, and things just kind of didn't go as I had initially planned. But anyway, so overall, very positive reactions and positive feedback. So I'm really lucky to have that. And so far, everyone has been saying really nice things to me. So I feel pretty positive about that as well. Question number 2 is, how and when do you plan to transition from flight attendant to actual commercial pilot? I think the question kind of just means like, when are you gonna stop being a flight attendant and start working as a pilot, like a commercial pilot full time? Well, I'm not gonna quit my flight attendant job for a few more months. I definitely need my flight benefits. I also do love this job, and luckily I can get down to about 40 hours per month, so I have a lot of free time to do other things, which is why I haven't been recording as many YouTube videos in regards to flying, because I haven't been flying as much. But really, I think I'm gonna wait at least 3 months before I actually quit being a flight attendant and move on to just trying to get all of my hours to become an airline pilot in the future, right? So being a commercial pilot, I can still get paid to fly. So if I wanted to be a flight instructor, I would be acting as a flight instructor as a commercial pilot, right? So I'm a commercial pilot teaching other people how to fly. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing that or not. I'm not 100% sure, and I just want to like pause and wait and just like relax. I feel like it's been great getting all of my ratings and I'm super proud of myself, but now it's like, okay, now what's next? And then what's next? And then what's next? So it's like, this journey isn't even near being done yet. I'm happy that I'm done with my ratings, but my journey to getting my 1,500 hours did start when I first started my flight training, but it's nowhere near being over right now. So the stress level is definitely a little high, but life will happen and we will figure it out. All right, let me change and then we'll continue with the questions. All right, okay everyone, so next question is, what does your boyfriend think about you being a pilot and becoming a pilot? So initially, I think he was also shocked, just like pretty much everyone else, because it wasn't something that I was just like kind of spoken about all the time. I definitely said early on in the relationship, like when we first met, like, hey, I would actually like to do this one day, potentially. But then I guess I never acted on it right away. So it was a little bit of a shock for him as well, not gonna lie. But he's been super supportive and helpful with the whole thing. And I think he's super proud of me and just happy that I am pursuing something that I really want to do. Obviously, in this lifestyle, it is not an easy way to have a relationship with two people in the airline industry. It's just, you know, if you can make it work, awesome. People make it work and it's fine, but it's just, it is work. But in either way, a relationship is going to be work, you know, so it doesn't really matter what the jobs are, but being away from home at opposite times sometimes is stressful, but he overall is extremely supportive and super proud of me. So I'm very thankful to have him helping me with things and also just being very understanding when something happens with my schedule or my training, and I can come and talk to him, vent to him, and he understands. So I am very lucky to have that. Okay, no more time for any more questions here at the house. I have to go get some breakfast ready, and then I will see you guys at the airport or on my way to the airport. I'll see you guys later. Gotta go. All right, everybody, the thought that I had about possibly answering a question on the way to the airport or when I got here was stupid, because traffic was terrible and the parking lot was terrible, and I unfortunately am 1 minute late to work. So great, awesome, Merry Christmas. All right, everybody, I just kind of threw my bags in the closet right now, but we have 10 minutes until boarding. I am position number 1, so also going to be kind of hard to record videos because I'm going to be up in the front, and there's going to be more people up here. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record right now, but just know that we are on a 737, and oh crap, I dropped it. Anyways, we're on a 737. Hello. All right, looks like I have time for one question here on the plane. So, hello. Hi. All right, everybody. So this was not the best day of work for me. I did not even get to record one single question that I was planning on recording. But really what happened is the traffic going into the airport, at the airport, in the employee parking lot was terrible. It took me like nearly 20 minutes to literally ride the bus from the employee parking lot to the airport. So I was late by 1 minute getting to the airport and signing in. So that was kind of annoying. And then whatever, I got to the plane, didn't have really any time to record anything, kept getting interrupted. Totally understandable. Like, it's not my plane. Okay, I'm at work and there's other people there, like the crew and stuff were on the plane kind of like saying hello to each other. So I didn't have any chance to really record any videos. And then didn't have any time to record anything because it was such a quick turnaround. And then we were delayed getting in. We sat on the gate for nearly 40 minutes. So I almost went illegal for my trip. I basically didn't go illegal by like 20 minutes. And now I have to go home and do another turn tomorrow. So I am gonna go home right now, maybe answer a question, and then I will redo this video tomorrow. Not remake it, but I'll add the rest of the clips for tomorrow to this video, and you guys will see a pilot Q&A working as a flight attendant, stressed out, in 2 days. All right, I'll see you when I get home. All right, everybody, as you can see, it is already after 11:30, so I'm just gonna answer one question here pretty quickly. So a lot of people have been asking me, what plane can you basically fly right now and get paid? So what plane can you fly commercially? And realistically, right now I can fly a multi-engine airplane, but I cannot fly an airplane that I need a type rating for. So if an airplane is weighing more than 12,500 pounds, then I can't actually fly it because I need a type rating for that. I can't fly a jet because I need a type rating for that as well. But I qualify to get a type rating, if that makes any sense. So basically what happens right now is if I were to get a job with a corporate company or become someone's private pilot, basically like someone that has a plane and can just hire me to fly them and their family or something to different places, then that person is probably going to have to pay for me to go to school to basically get a type rating for the plane that they have. Unless I, of course, get my own type rating, but usually those are pretty expensive. So basically, if it is a multi-engine airplane that is just a normal multi-engine airplane that doesn't need a type rating, I can totally fly it right now. I technically cannot fly a single engine airplane because I need my single engine add-on, which I am working on at the moment. A lot of people basically have asked like, oh, can you just fly a 737 right now? And I'm like, not necessarily. And a lot of people, of course, ask that question where it's like, okay, if something were to happen in the flight right now, can you fly the plane? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out, maybe, but it's a very different plane. I mean, a 737 is a jet, like it's totally different. So I still need to go to school for that to be able to get that. So now, once I get to my 1,500 hours, I'll be going for my ATP, which is your Airline Transfer Pilot certificate. And that is a whole other video. But anyway, just wanted to answer that question here. And then yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning and answer more questions. Good morning, everyone. Okay, it is the next day, and I just got to the airport. Gonna work a quick turnaround today. Gonna go to Panama City in Panama, and then coming right back to Miami. I am position number 3. It's a 9:35 sign-in, and I get back today around 6 p.m. So hopefully we get back early. I have a few errands I need to run, and then tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Yay. Okay, so with the whole pilot Q&A, another question I get asked a lot is there a height requirement for pilots? And no, there actually is no actual height requirement. And then people also ask me with the question of, do my feet reach the rudder pedals? And yes, I do reach the rudder pedals. When I am flying, though, in the Piper Archer for training, or in the Seminole, I was using like a bit of a booster seat, kind of. It's like I kind of sit on this binder that helps me kind of be a little bit more lifted, and I push my chair all the way forward so I can reach the rudders, and I have a great view of everything. So there's no height requirement, but obviously if you need to do that, you can do that. And then I'm sure the airlines, the seats are all adjustable. So I've never really sat in there and like put myself to the position where my feet are reaching the rudder pedals, like on that 737 or on an Airbus, but there's no height requirement. So don't let that stop you. All right, I'm gonna go catch this bus, and I'm gonna go to the airport, and I will see you guys on the plane. So how funny that I'm just walking onto the plane and this very handsome person just walks right off. Like, what? Merry Christmas to us. All right, everybody, just got to the plane and very luckily got to run into Fernando, so that was always fun. We run into each other sometimes at the airport. This time I was like, I'm coming into your gate. I know you're there, so I'll see you soon. So we already knew that like we were gonna see each other for a second. But anyway, that was cool. All right, we are about to board, so I will see you guys hopefully when I get to Panama or when I get back. See you soon. All right, everybody, we are in Panama City. I am here flying with Anthony. E ele fala muito português.
Eu falo
ele
bastante.
Fala bastante. Ok, vamos embora. Vem. All right, everyone, I am basically here just to close out this video. So the last thing you saw was me with the flight attendant Anthony, and we were just in Panama City about to head back to Miami. So nothing happened after that. It was actually a very quick turn. I kind of rushed home, had to go to the grocery store because it was the 23rd of December and we had a Christmas Eve party. So then I was able to celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas with my boyfriend, his family, and some friends. So that was awesome. I had a great time. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas, Christmas Eve, or however you celebrate. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you really enjoyed your holidays, and I hope that if you're a flight attendant or a crew member, you were able to have that time off. And if not, I hope you had a great layover and a fun experience with your crew. Anyway, that's going to go ahead and end this video here. Like I said earlier in the video, if you have any questions specifically about pilot training, please leave me a comment down below and I will answer them in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all your support and I will see you in the next one. Beijinhos. Ciao, ciao.